The criminal complaint filed by the FBI is scathing, spells out when Marie Jo Gordo allegedly had sex with her former student, where, and in some cases, how long, because much of it was recorded on his or her cell phone, according to the complaint. Now, to be clear, according to the Orange County Public School System, Gordo taught in a charter school, and according to the FBI, that's where she met her alleged victim, a student she taught in 2019. Court records go on to say not only was she the boy's 8th grade teacher, she was supposed to be his religious ambassador. The FBI says they recovered approximately 28 videos on the boy's phone that showed the two engaged in sexual activity. One was over 13 minutes long. According to court records, the sex happened in hotel rooms throughout Orange, Osceola, and Seminole counties, once showing them near a mirror. Another video appeared to be inside a car. The criminal complaint says it all came to light when a parent went to law enforcement to report her son was engaged in a sexual relationship with his former teacher. This week, a jury indicted Marie Jo Gordo on 3 counts, saying she enticed a minor to engage in sexually explicit conduct, then produced a visual depiction of such conduct. Conduct that made her the subject of a federal investigation and landed Marie Jo Gordo in jail.
So you're not just his teacher, but his religious ambassador, committing such immoral action by seducing a minor for your own sexual gratification. Instead of providing guidance, you're more preoccupied with your own selfish satisfaction. And what is being put in place to avoid all of this? Because it seems to be happening on a consistent scale. And in my opinion, any teacher that is found guilty should serve a minimum of 20 years.
Warning for people using dating apps in Colombia. Apps are being linked to the recent deaths of several Americans visiting the country. Let's unpack this. In the last 2 months, 8 American tourists have died suspiciously in the Colombian city of Medellin. The US Embassy in Bogota have said some of these victims were drugged and robbed after meeting people on dating apps. Criminals use dating apps to lure victims to meet in public places such as hotels, restaurants, and bars, and then later assault and rob them, they said. The embassy has also said that this is part of a broader trend and that there has been an increase in incidents involving the use of online dating apps to lure victims, especially foreigners. They didn't disclose which specific apps. They have encouraged visitors to be vigilant and to maintain heightened situational awareness.
Anyone traveling should be cautious, and you be cautious by having self-awareness and doing extensive research in the environment that you're going to place yourself in. It is not in your interest to give anyone benefit of the doubt in an environment that you're not used to.
Pop the balloon to reject the girl.
My name's Dr. Elam. I'm 38 years old, and I pop my balloon just because you're simply too young.
I mean, if you change your mind, I'm open to it, though.
Why would you be open to it?
Because you're handsome, for one.
So you only like me because I'm beautiful.
Just like I'm beautiful.
Yeah, but that's not why I would only like you.
So why would you like me? Because you didn't answer that.
Because you can bring something and add something to my life. But because you're a liability, you can't add anything to my life.
As a 38 years old, what would you think you were going to find participating in this type of nonsense? A wife?
I might get some hate for this, but this is 100% the truth. BBLs attract poor men, broke men, same thing, no different. Because from what I know, a lot of wealthy men like women with natural bodies. And don't get me wrong, there is nothing wrong with getting a BBL at all. But I know a lot of women, they'll go into Tijuana and they'll go to different countries to go and get a BBL because they assume that this will attract men with more money, I'm sorry. But that's never the case, it really isn't. And maybe there's at least like 2 or 3 of them that are okay with it, and that's like really, really rare if you're really lucky. But for the most part, from what I know, a lot of wealthy men like a lot of natural things, especially when it comes to like nails or the way that you look from your face or the way that you're presenting yourself. Because from what I know is a lot of wealthy men say BBLs scream loud and crazy or whatever. And like I said, nothing wrong with getting cosmetic procedures done. But that's just the cold hard truth.
It only started happening to me as I got older. Like your butthole gets horny. What I think it might have to do with is like when you're ovulating, because sometimes your butthole hurts when you get your period and it's sore. But leading up to it, when you're ovulating, that part of your body is just like tender, and then you just feel like, I don't know, I just want something in my ass.
Why in this day and age people can't keep certain pertinent information private? Why? What was the need for us to know that?
And to the rest of you, the non-believers, the underachievers, the tweet and deleters, you guys make me sick to my stomachs, fam. Honestly, if you guys want to look in my eyes, you guys want to do something? That's what I thought. No, that's what I thought.